Unemployed again. Not my fault. Not this time. Not really. It's good for a little while anyway. Obviously you can stay in bed a nice long time, but during those first few days, you also get enthralled with this strange, fleeting optimism. Ideas pop like fireworks, and just for a second or two, anything seems possible. I could be a gardener, like my mother. Except no one around here has a garden, and I don't have a car to go anywhere else. Never mind, I could be a carpenter, like Jesus. Except nothing's made out of wood anymore. If crucifixion was still about, the cross would be plastic. Perhaps I should get a job in the NHS. People will think I'm a saint or something. Except I've tried that before. And waiting to hear back from an NHS job application takes even longer than trying to get an appointment with your GP. After a while, the fireworks stop popping, and I sit myself down in front of the telly. I watch an old episode of Grand Designs. It's boring as hell for the first half hour, but then the budget suddenly doubles due to unforeseen complications with the sewage pipes, and then the temporary caravan starts leaking, and then they get a divorce and the house is never completed. I give a wry smile and shake my head. I think about pouring myself a whiskey. I check my phone and it's 10 a.m. I decide I best put the kettle on instead. I'll have a hobnob as well. Why not? After a long bath listening to several YouTube videos by UFC legend Michael Bisping, I finally make it outside about midway through the afternoon. But I don't know why I bother. Everybody else still has a job, and they're as miserable as wet socks, and the whole world seems bleak and hostile. I sit down by St. Mary's and chat to a junkie for a little while, thinking our unemployment might ignite a friendly camaraderie. But he's going on and on about the globalist elite, and when it turns out he thinks that's a synonym for Jews, I get out of there. I go to Ladbrokes and put £1 on a horse. It falls at the first jump, and I just sit there and imagine it being shot in the head as I watch all the other horses charge towards the finishing line. Running out of ways to keep myself occupied, I go to Greg's and have a sausage roll. It tastes fantastic, but then you'd hope so. It's about as nutritious as a flip-flop. The paper bag starts getting grey polka dots on it from the rain, so I stuff the last of the sausage roll in my mouth, wipe my hands up and down my jeans and head back home. On the way I see an elderly couple. They're 300 years old, roughly speaking. The way they look at each other and smile puts a weird but very real feeling in my belly. When I get in, I put the oven on and I start chopping some vegetables. My girlfriend will be home from work soon, and maybe one day we'll be 300 years old. And maybe we'll still be smiling at each other. As far as I can tell, that's about the only thing in the world that really means anything.